Hello, Ypsilanti Community Schools families. I'm Alina Zachery Ross, Superintendent of Schools, and I'm reaching out to you today because, as you know, districts across our nations today are facing a similar threat: school safety. Not only are we seeing this on our news media in every state, we're seeing it right here in Michigan, across Washtenaw County, and unfortunately, right here in Ypsilanti. Twice last month, we had incidents. And as we navigate the ongoing challenges facing our schools, ranging from genuinely safety threats in our neighborhoods to disruptive hoaxes, we recognize the profound impact these issues are having on our students, your children, and their sense of security, and how this impacts you in your homes, and how it impacts how you feel about our schools. And so we understand that these situations can create fear and uncertainty, and it's deeply concerning for all of us. And all of us want our students and our staff to feel safe. Schools should be beacons of safety. Please know that for every one of us who work in our pre-K 12 environment, and for me, especially, that your children's safety and well-being are our top priority. I know we say it, but we truly mean that your children's safety and well-being are our top priorities. So we are fully committed to protecting and supporting all of our students. And I want to reassure you that we have a robust safety measure in place to address these challenges. And that's why we're here to discuss this in this video today. Because together we're going to work to restore a sense of safety and confidence that we want you to have in our schools. As I mentioned, school safety for our students and our staff is our number one priority at Ypsilanti Community Schools. And so being prepared and responding with urgency and having a strategy is critical in ensuring the safety of our students and staff. And so at YCS, we use the following strategies to ensure the safety of our students and staff. What we do is we regularly evaluate the potential risk and vulnerabilities within our school environment in each and every single one of our buildings. We have reviewed our emergency operation plans that were developed in collaboration with our law enforcement. We also conduct regular training sessions, and we have drills for our students and staff so that they can be prepared for the emergencies when they occur. We also establish clear lines of communication for reporting the concerns and emergencies, and then we review and we modify those strategies after each time we debrief. And so I know this last time you heard that there were some delays, and that's why we review and modify those things. We also develop and we regularly update our crisis management plans that outline specific procedures and processes for each and every one of our buildings and departments. We also involve you, our parents, and the community in safety planning and awareness programs. And I want you to look forward to upcoming strategic planning dates that are coming in the months of October and in November, and you're going to be a part of that. We also provide access to mental health resources for our students and our staff to address underlying issues in trauma. And then we create channels for feedback on safety procedures and concerns to continually improve our strategy because we know it's not a one-time process. And so we know that there's ongoing challenges and ongoing changes. So some key points that I want you to know that as we collaborate with our police response to active shooter situations that I know in this last month alarmed us, when police are entering our buildings and they suspect an active shooter, they follow established protocols to neutralize any threats that they might see to protect the lives of those who are in the building. And we know that police move quickly and methodically, searching for shooters while they're also guarding students and staff to safety. So there's a collaboration between the law enforcement and school officials, and that's essential for them to coordinate a safe response. And so please note that once law enforcement is on site, they take over and they guide our effort to keep the children safe. They guide our staff. They are in control. And so while we as school officials seek to keep the community informed during threats, there may be times when we're unable to communicate, where it's not possible for us to be keeping the community informed. So in those instances, we will provide communication and update the community as soon as possible. And so we ask for the community's patience and understanding in such instances, as the safety and well-being of your child must take precedence in those situations. Now, we understand that there are some been instances, especially in Michigan, where there's been some false school shooting reports. And so we know that false school shooting reports can cause a lot of panic and disrupt the learning environments. And so we know that all schools must have clear protocols in place that we use to verify threats. We work with law enforcement to try to prevent unnecessary fear and chaos. But communication with parents in the community is crucial to dispel rumors and provide accurate information. So again, timely communication is dependent on the particular situation. And we ask for your patience and your understanding during those instances when communication might be delayed due to circumstances outside of the district's control. We work hand in hand with law enforcement. And so it's really important that we work with you and that we have you as the parents and guardians working with your children to have conversations on school safety. Parents play a vital role in educating your children about the importance of school safety. Discussing these emergency procedures, reporting suspicious activities, and staying vigilant can help empower students to respond effectively in these crisis situations. So, keeping open dialogue between parents and guardians and children that fosters trust and reassurance. It emphasizes a shared responsibility also for that school safety. Additionally, it minimizes the number of fake threats, and it is also vital to the emotional health of our overall school community. That's why I encourage you to speak with your children about the impact of the fake threats and have them, as well as their peers, talk about the consequences of those threats. I thank you for listening to the video so far, because the number of active and fake threats at schools across Michigan, they just seem to be on a rise, and we have to truly work together to support the entire community to protect all of our students. School safety requires a collaborative effort involving school officials, law enforcement, parents, and our students. By prioritizing preparedness, communication, and vigilance, we can together create a safe and secure environment for everyone in your schools. I just want to thank you in advance for your support on all of these matters that have unfortunately become common in our schools across the country and recently in Ypsilanti. I'm just so grateful for your partnership, for your grace, and for you putting trust in us. We are confident by working together, we can be stronger today, stronger tomorrow, and stronger together. Thank you.